Hey guys, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do a quick look around one of my day packs. It's not a bug out bag, it's not really a survival bag, pack, it's just a day pack I use when I'm walking the dog and I might be away from the house for quite a while, and there's things in it which I would like to have on hand. Yeah, but it's not a survival pack, even though you could use it for that. It's stuff I would like to carry, and it's in the car. It's always in the car, and if I go walking, then I'll take it with me. Yeah. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the bag. The bag itself, I got off Amazon. I'll put some descriptions later on of the make and model, but you can see there's plenty out. There's plenty of bags. A bag's a bag. There's expensive ones, there's cheap ones. This was actually a cheap one. I've had this for 5 months now, and yeah, as you can see, it's got decent zips. Stitching's quality, although I've put certain things on it differently. I've put these little tags on, which are better quality ones than the ones what we're on. It's just off a raincoat, and I've put some RAL badges on, things like that. So what's the bag got? Nice grab handle, which is strong. It's got 2 pouches at the front, small pouch there and a one below. Yeah. Large zip on the front, which is the main compartment, which we split up into 2, and then it's got these zips at the side, which you can put things in like gloves, small items. Padded at the back, which is nice. Let's flip it around a bit. You've got another pouch here. I usually put like a mobile phone in there or something, like a wallet or something like that. Molly grips everywhere, and a RAL badge, and there's some extra gripping. Nice wide belt and decent clips. It did have a waist belt which went around your waist. I decided to cut that off. It was a pain in the backside, and that's where it used to be attached, but I've cut that off. And you've got another zip at this side. So that's basically the bag on the bottom. Nothing on the bottom, no drain holes or nothing. It would be nice to put them on, so you can put your own in and make your own little metal drain hole if you wanted to. But I like the bag. It's this part of the bag inside is waterproof, so there's a plastic membrane on the inside, but the sides aren't. But you can buy some spray. Anyway, I'm really happy with the quality of the bag, and I think I paid about £25–30, something like that. So let's delve into the bag and what I'm carrying. Weight of it, 10 kilos, not much in there. I've got some bungee cord on the outside, just in case I need to tie something up or use it for various things. Cable ties, I always carry some of them. And I've got a couple of knives on this bag. Grimlock, pop that out, and we've got if I can get out one hand, get myself a tripod. There you go. So there's my Leatherman. Get that thing out. So there's my Leatherman Charge. Again, fantastic tool. I always have this with me. I had one before for about 15 years, something like that, and I dropped it. It landed on the corner and broke one of the internal spring mechanisms when you lock it. So they just sent me a new one. Fantastic bit of kit. So there's that. Yeah, nothing much up there. Side. On the left hand side we've got a torch, got another Grimlock. You've also got money webbing, you can attach various things all the way down. What I've done is just cable tied it to the side, this torch. This torch I'm carrying is a Through Night TN12 for 2014 edition. I always have it on the moonlit mode. You can see that's the lowest setting. Couple of I don't know what setting it is, but it's really low. 2 lumens or something, 5 lumens, and it goes up to 1000 with the button. So you've got 50, 500, and 1000, which is unbelievably bright. And then back to, I always lived on the that one. It lasts for something ridiculous, like 900 hours. It's fully waterproof. That goes in that. It takes a 18650, I think. Yeah, and it lasts for a long time. On the side further down we have a pen, which is a hold on, I just zoomed in by it. Sorry about that, I just zoomed in by mistake. So I just carry one of those, like a tack pen, which has got a glass breaker on, so you can break windows, and there's a tactical, and also it's a nice pen as well. Okay, that, and I carry a set of shears. I know the camera works not really good, but I'm trying my best. Set of shears, cheap ones, do the job, and the bungee just to keep it in place. Yeah. Down there. Sharpie on the left. And obviously got a medical kit in here. That's my blood group. That just on a night time that glows up, so we can see that. It's really nicely put back down somewhere. Okay. And on the top I just put a bit of hand grip on there, just a cobra stitch. This side we have pulley out one of those cheap, what does that say, 5000 milliamp. 2 USBs, USB there and a USB on the side. It's got a built-in torch, a little thing, and yeah, it works good. It's handy, very handy. And I just carry it on a lanyard. Comes off. Another pen. One's permanent, one's not. Down this side I just carry a little knife there, which is this one is a Elite Forces lock liner knife. Really sharp, just handy in case you need to cut bandages or whatever you need to cut. I mean, I know you've got the shears as well, but that's there. Nothing else really on this outside. Side pouches, what I've got in there. First of all, I've got a tarp, just a small tarp. This one is 1 meter squared, so you could cover your kit up, you can kneel on it. Sometimes I use this if we're out and we're laying on, having something to eat on the grass, might be a bit damp, put it down and you can kneel on that while you're having a cup of tea or something. Cheap little pound shop or Tesco's or something. Okay, what else have we got? One of those cheap disposable rain covers, a raincoat. That further in. This pocket actually goes through both sides, so just a second. Okay, we've got a pair of gloves, just woolen gloves, just like them work ones, but they're just woolly gloves. Not waterproof. And we've got a hat, just a beanie, also of that, and one of these neck warmers, which is fantastic. You can use that as a hat, you can carry stuff in it, all sorts of stuff, but as a neck warmer, fantastic. And the same zip carries all the way through, so it's not like 2 separate ones. I think it would be nice to be 2 separate ones. Okay, into the first pouch. What am I carrying in here? Okay, head torch. Don't know the make of this one. Just a generic cheap torch, but works. Red LEDs and white. I keep the batteries with a bit of tape on so they don't wear out, so all I've got to do is open the back and we're ready to go. Set of glasses, eye protection. This is one of those, put your mobile phone in. If it's really bad weather, you can put any electrical devices in. You can also use it as a water carrier. There. USB for my phone. One of these little pill boxes, which is got a rubber seal in. Waterproof matches, and also some fire starting things. Little screwdriver bit. All the screwdrivers are in there. Magnetic tip. Alloy. Cheap at the pound shop. Daft little torch I found. Shut in there. What else is in here? Okay. So that's everything in one compartment. In this we've got some Ranger bands on the side. You can burn them and use them for all sorts. And we've got some cotton wool balls, pencil sharpener, ferrocerium rod, pencil, a lighter with a torch, which is really, you don't see many of them. Yeah, happy with that. And a ferrocerium rod. That's it. That's my fire starting kit. That's in the first pouch. Yeah. And the second one, which is awkward to get to with a phone like this. Second, okay. Just lean the back over a bit. That's it. So in the second one, I think it's more snacks. So I've got, I'll just put these down there. Energy bar, some hand cream, lip seal, colours. Remember, I'm using this bag every time I go out. It's if I'm hungry, I get hungry. There's always something there. Sweets, kids might need to pick me up. Hand warmer, more sweets, sugar. Oh, just set my back button. 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Some of this Glowcore juice. It's 15 grams glucose. It just gives you a boost. Also some more sweets. Chewing gum. Some more sugar sweets. Fizzes. And finally, one of those little LED torches, LEDs, eBay again. And in the front of the pouch you've got freshener, water carrier and some more fresheners. That's in for that. So there's quite a bit in there, so if you get stuck there's a little bit of food to keep you going. So that leads it into the main pouch. So let's delve straight in. This is the main one. So bear with me with the camera. I'm just recording this on a mobile phone. So the first blue container is my food container. I'm going to come back to that in a moment, so I'll just put that there. I've got a pair of gloves, leather gloves. These ones are police issue knife slash gloves, so anti-slash gloves. They've got a Nomex lining and they're supposed to resist knife attacks. And they're police ones. Yeah, so there's them. Then we've got a bottle of water, stainless steel litre. You always need water. I can put that straight in the fire. I'll just take the lid off. You can warm that up. Next thing I've got is some mosquito repellent. Anything else? And then we've got one of those Israeli bandages. never know. That's part of the medical kit, which I'm going to show you now. And then we've got, next is a Anchor battery. I haven't had this long. I've got two of these. I've got the bigger version, and this one. This one's, if I can focus in, is 20,000 milliamp. And I've got a bigger one, bigger version. It has two IQ ports and an 8 input port, micro USB import or mini. I think it's a micro one, which is the same as that. And it's got a button on the side which tells you how much charging. Basically, it's just full of 18650 batteries. Fantastic. Charge your mobile phone up 10 times or 20 times or something stupid like that. It's really handy if you get stuck and you need to charge something up, and also you can charge your flashlight up. That leads us into the last thing. So I'm just gonna make some space. I'll put the bag on the floor to make a bit of space. This one's my medical kit. Yeah. And sometimes, if I'm just, I don't want to carry the bigger bag, I'll just pull this out and carry this with me, maybe with a pair of gloves or something. It's okay. So I need to make a bit more space here. So this is my medical kit. It's a British Army pack, Osprey Mark IV MPT, first aid pouch. Yeah. I've got my blood group put on there. It's got a front pouch. Don't keep anything in it, but you could put notes. And I've also put a bit of paracord on because it's easy to pull out of the bag. Rather than trying to get your fingers in, I just grab this, whip it straight out. It saves a lot of problems. It's got mollies all over the place, so you can attach it to your backpack or your leg or whatever thing you want to do. So let's have a look inside the bag. Steel zips. Seal runners anyway. I'll try to do this with one hand. Okay. So we open it up. It's got the zips run all the way around from one side to the other, so it opens up like a sandwich like that. First thing I've got is a cat tonic here with a couple of ranger bands on to hold it in place. I don't need to do a review of these. I can do one later. I'm going to do a different review later on of how everything works, but that's what that is. Must have. This thing here is a beer machine. I'm just going to stop the video a second. Okay, so this thing's a beer machine. So you've got all your lancets and everything you need in there. So anybody who's diabetic or needs to check their blood sugars, you can keep an eye on that. Yeah, that's why I carry this one. So not much to talk about there. It'll just come on and prick your finger. Everybody knows how they work. Okay. Next thing, we've got a pouch at the side. There's nothing. I'll come back to that one. The main pouch. Okay. The main pouch. It's got Velcro on. You really need two hands to do it. Yeah, rips open. Okay. So what I've got in here is quite a condensed medical kit. We have on top a chest seal. As you can see, if you get a puncture, you can seal the chest if you get a hole in there. You can also use makeshift ones. You can use the packaging as well. If you've got a hole in both sides, in the front and the back, you might have to use something. I've only got the one. It's quite expensive. Collapsed lungs. Space blanket. Got a nasal airway. Yeah, not pleasant putting them in, but work. So, looking at, start from the left to the right, we've got some burn shield. I'll just carry a few of those. We've got some mosquito wipes and some surgical blades. So these things here are needle set. So all you got to do is open it up and you're ready to stitch. There's a needle in there with everything else. Get that out. Some scalpels, loose scalpels. Some gaffer tape. There's your gloves ready straight away. There's also some more gloves in the front. So you've got some latex, non-latex gloves there. Some gaffer tape. Again, you might have to use that gaffer tape for sealing holes and anywhere where you need to use the packaging and the sellotape to hold it on. We've got a get that. Trouble is getting these packs in place and then getting them out is awkward. So this one's an air vent, mouth to mouth. Then we've got some more wipes, some snap sticks. We've got a blue one, a red one, hand sanitizer. I'll take that out. And we've got some hand sanitizer. What's that? Can't remember what's inside. Take that out. Burn gel, which is the same as that, but this one's a different make to that one, so really that one's to go in with that one. We've got some Diorolite if you're dehydrated. Some alcohol wipes and various things. Nice torch. A torch. The battery is actually got a bit of tape on, so you've got to, so don't run it down, but it works. Some dressings, you've got eye dressings, some clamps, yep, some nice clamps, and some nice scissors, picked up, okay. Magnifying glass, getting splinters out, as you can see, really dead hand, it's a plastic one. What else? Some more tape, surgical tape, various sizes of dressings. I'm not going to go into, there's all different sizes of dressings in there. Tissues, some eye wash. Take that off. You can also refill it with other things and just wash things out. We've got a large compact tourniquet, but you've also got a normal tourniquet there. Or blue one, which is just for getting your blood pressure and things like that, or raising a vein. Super glue. It's not surgical super glue, but at a push I would still use it. But I'm going to replace it with some surgical super glue. More safety pins, various tweezers, various fine tweezers and normal size tweezers, nail cutters, and there's just some lip salt, and that's about it for everything. Oh, food bag. This blue bag, which I'm going to come back to, space, is just a food bag. So when we're out and about, again, this is not a survival pack, it's a day pack. When you're out, you always need snacks. You also need a bit of water, juice, and you also need food. Keeps people happy. So in this one, I'll just make a bit of space. Okay, so empty the contents out. Again, snack bar, breakfast bar. That one's a flapjack. Just biscuits, more biscuits. These things again would go in with the water. Drop that in, and that's a caffeine drink. It's just a tablet. Cyclists use it. These gel packs, the gel. Again, they're really good for giving an instant kick. There's some ones different flavors. That one's got citrus with caffeine, and that one is banana. Doesn't have caffeine in it because it's banana. And then you've got various ones. That one's a citrus one again. more biscuits, more biscuits, more dried biscuits, fruit bars, energy drinks. Again, there's a citrus one again. There's a powdered drink, so I'll pop that in. Cyclists use them, just pour it into your bottle or your canteen, and you've got yourself a little nice flavoured drink. Another one. That one's a protein one. And some pepperami. Get to the bottom now. 2 pepperamis are better than one. And the last thing is another drink. So really, that's it. So there's a lot of items which go in the bag. Again, it's just it's a walk and day pack. It's not my bug out bag. I'm going to do another review of my bug out bag. I have about 4 different bags for doing different jobs. This is mainly a decent first aid kit with a few other items I might use on a daily basis. Use that on a daily basis. I use that on a daily basis. I'm always cutting cable ties and sellotape. These I tend not to use unless because I usually take food with me. I don't want to use things like this. It's quite expensive to buy, but I might give the kids a packet of them, keep them quiet in the car, that type of thing. But it's mainly me medical kit, and I have a medical kit in the car as well. So hope you enjoyed my walk around of my day pack. Any questions, just leave in the comments below.